Hi guys, back with Bassingtons. I hope you're all keeping well and I hope you're all staying safe. We've had someone contact us and they want us to draw up a list of what we think are the best 10 watch brands to purchase from. So we thought it's a good idea and we're going to go from what we think is the best brand, the number one brand, right the way through to number 10. Now we have put certain parameters down on this list. First of all, we're thinking that the needs to be more luxury end and the entry level is about £5,000. There will be watches on this list, watch brands on this list I should say, that you can purchase under £5,000, and there will be watch brands where you've got to spend in excess of £15,000 in order to get into that brand. But that's the sort of benchmark we gave. What that does is that removes two brands that we've highly recommended. It removes Hamilton, because we say if you're looking up to £1,000 to buy Hamilton, and it removes Tudor, because we're saying if you're looking at about £1,500 to £3,000 to buy Tudor. The other thing that parameter we've laid down is that you will be able to buy all these watch brands in most major towns and cities throughout the United Kingdom. So that means we've removed micro brands like FP Journe and Richard Mille. So without further ado, I will start with my number one brand, and probably no surprises because we've already mentioned it, and that is Patek Philippe. Founded in 1839, all their watches are handmade. It takes about 9 months to make the most basic Patek Philippe, and it takes in excess of 2 years to make the most complicated Patek Philippe. And I think it's about 1,000 people in total is spent on the design, development and building of each Patek Philippe. Incredible watches, incredibly strong brand. Since they were founded in 1839, Patek Philippe have made only about 1 million watches, and they will be brands on this list, this top 10 that is, that they make that in a year. So that goes to show how rare they are and how beautifully engineered they are. Great product range, probably well known for the Calatrava, but also with the launch of the Nautilus in 1976, and then later in the 90s the Aquanaut. They also have a very good sports range too. The brand that we've chosen as the second brand is Vacheron Constantin, and founded in 1755. The watch brand that was worn by Napoleon. Beautifully engineered watches. Vacheron actually only manufacture about 20,000 watches a year, which is incredibly low. They have a fantastic product range. The Patrimony is an incredible watch. And the Overseas, their sports watch, is a great alternative to the Patek Nautilus and the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, which leads me on to the number 3 spot, and that is Audemars Piguet. Founded in 1875. Again, they're beautifully engineered watches. They're still using tools that are over 100 years of age in making their watches, and obviously very famed for the launch of the first luxury sports watch, the Royal Oak, launched in 1972, and then they supplemented that in latter years with the Royal Oak Offshore. So those are my top 3 watch brands. No surprises, I've gone for the Holy Trinity. People may disagree with the order, putting a Vacheron Constantin second and Audemars Piguet third, but the negative to Audemars Piguet is they're very much a 2-product watch brand, the Royal Oak and the Royal Oak Offshore, whereas Vacheron and Patek have in my opinion, a much wider product range that is more well known. If you ask anybody about an Audemars Piguet, they're going to name the Royal Oak Offshore, but beyond that, I think they will struggle. So, stay safe, stay tuned. In my next vlog, I will talk about what I put as number 4, number 5, and number 6. Bye for now.